Yes, you're all a little distracted. Children, once Prabhupada, he was going with his father, and he saw he had seen the big Rathyatra celebrated in Calcutta, and he said to his father, I want a Rathyatra chariot. I want a Rathyatra chariot. I want a Rathyatra chariot. And his father was trying to find somebody who could build a small Rathyatra chariot for him so that he could have Rathyatra in his neighborhood. That's a good idea, right? Imagine if you had Rathyatra in your neighborhood. You had a little Rathyatra cart, you invite your friends, and you pull their chariot through your neighborhood. Well, that's what Prabhupada did. He was asking, that's the idea that Prabhupada had, and he was asking his dad, Dad, I want a Rathyatra chariot. And while Prabhupada started crying because his father wasn't able to find one of these Rathyatra chariots for him, a lady, she overheard Prabhupada crying, and she said, I have a small Rathyatra chariot in my house. I can give it to you. It's quite old, and it's going to need some repair, but it would make a splendid Rathyatra chariot for your little street celebration. And so Prabhupada went with his father to the home of that lady, and they received this beautiful Rathyatra chariot, and Prabhupada invited all of his friends from the neighborhood, and they painted the Rathyatra chariot, nice colors, and then they waited for the paint to dry, and then they decorated the Rathyatra chariot. They put garlands on it, and they put flags, and they put other nice flowers and leaves as decorations, and they got Jagannath deities, and they got their mums to cook nice prasadam to distribute to everyone, and then they had Rathyatra through their street, and it was a wonderful street neighborhood celebration of Jagannath Rathyatra. Who thinks that's a nice idea? Who'd like to do that? Yeah, I'm giving you guys ideas. You can have Rathyatra in your neighborhoods. When Prabhupada, many years later, when Prabhupada came to the West, he said, I want to have Rathyatra here in San Francisco. That was the first Rathyatra in the West. And he said to his disciples, I need you to build a Rathyatra chariot. Now, they had never seen a Rathyatra chariot. They didn't know what it was. So what they did is they went and got a truck, and they made a little canopy on the back, and they put the Jagannath, Baladev, and Subhadra facing 3 directions in the truck, and they drove the truck through San Francisco, and they distributed flowers and bananas and sweets to people from the chariot while some people were singing Kirtan. That was the first Rathyatra in the West. It was about 1967 when that first Rathyatra happened. And then just a few years later, after that, devotees got permission to have Rathyatra on 5th Avenue. And so since the late 1960s, we have had Rathyatra every single year. Maybe the pandemic, there was a pause. Rathyatra down 5th Avenue. And when the Rathyatra was celebrated on 5th Avenue with 3 big chariots, just like the ones, well, a little smaller than the ones in Jagannath Puri, Prabhupada was so happy. And he said, this is what I was doing from my childhood. The same festival that I celebrated as a child with my friends, now I am celebrating here in New York City, in the greatest city on earth. What do you reckon? In the greatest city on earth, on the busiest street on earth, busiest street in the biggest city on earth, we have Jagannath Rathyatra. And so that was Prabhupada's dream. The same festival, he brought it to the West, and he's done it on a grand scale. And you and me and all of us here today, we are receiving the benefit of Prabhupada's vision and Prabhupada's devotion and his effort to bring Jagannath Rathyatra to the Western world, and his purpose to bring all of us together. To bring us all together as brothers and sisters, as sons and daughters of Krishna, who says, Aham bija pradapita, I am the seed giving father of all living beings, to bring us together as one in this wonderful celebration of love, a wonderful celebration of devotion and unity. And so may this festival continue for thousands of years. May people, all the future generations, continue to celebrate this wonderful festival of Jagannath, and may it get bigger and bigger every year. Today when we were walking along the street, and I was looking at just how the parade extended so far. It was like 10 blocks. It was just full of people. It was really, really incredible. I think we're ready on stage. Are you guys ready? Are you sure? Okay, please give a warm welcome to Jade.